heart.
must help before it is too late.
If he does not come, the damage will be done.
It began with a dream so vivid, so urgent, that it would soon send him on a journey across the desert. In the dream, the Sultan saw two unfamiliar men. They had pale faces, strained expressions, and they were pointing towards something, as if asking for help. Behind them, he saw the blessed city of Madinah. The Sultan woke up troubled.
My Sultan, you called for me?
I saw two men in a dream, strangers, standing near Medina.
What were they doing?
If you are ready, let us begin. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. There are moments in history when a single dream changes the fate of the entire Muslim world.
Were those men?
Moments when a warning comes, not through armies, not through letters, but through a vision in the night. This is one of those stories.
The Crusaders hold Jerusalem, and many rulers are busy fighting each other.
If the Muslims remain
A story about a ruler known for justice, a city known for its sacredness, and a secret plot that could have shaken the heart of Islam itself. This is the story of the night when Sultan Nuruddin Zangi was awakened by a dream that would lead him to Madinah.
This cannot be ignored.
What do you believe it means?
It means I must go to Medina immediately.
And uncover a hidden plan to desecrate the resting place of the Prophet.
The finest silks in the city, only 10 dirhams.
Have you heard the tale of Prince Jalil?
I cannot go any lower
The
than that,
year
my
was
friend.
the 12th century. The Muslim world was facing one of the most dangerous periods in its history. Crusader armies had already captured Jerusalem. Many Muslim lands were divided. Political rivalries in the city of Damascus ruled a leader known for his devotion and justice.
That man looks familiar.
That is the Sultan. He walks among the people to hear their problems.
His name was Sultan Nuruddin Zangi. Unlike many rulers of his time, he was known not only as a warrior, but also as a man of deep faith. Historians such as Ibn Kathir and al-Bidya, wa al-Nihya described him as a ruler who spent his nights in prayer and his days serving the Muslim community.
The Sultan has been awake for hours.
He spends most nights like this, reading and praying.
Sultan Nuruddin was not a king who lived for luxury. He avoided extravagance. He feared injustice. And he believed that leadership was a responsibility before Allah. The Prophet once said, "Each of you is a shepherd, and each of you is responsible for his flock." Sahih Bukhari 893. Nuruddin lived by this principle. But one night, something happened that would disturb the peace of the Sultan's
He must
heart.
help before it is too late.
If he does not come, the damage will be done.
It began with a dream so vivid, so urgent, that it would soon send him on a journey across the desert. In the dream, the Sultan saw two unfamiliar men. They had pale faces, strained expressions, and they were pointing towards something, as if asking for help. Behind them, he saw the blessed city of Madinah. The Sultan woke up troubled.
My Sultan, you called for me?
I saw two men in a dream, strangers, standing near Medina.
What were they doing?
He could not understand the meaning of what he had seen. So he called his most trusted advisor. The next night, the dream returned. The same faces, the same warning, the same desperate look. When the dream appeared for the third time, the Sultan realized something important.
This cannot be ignored.
What do you believe it means?
It means I must go to Medina immediately.
This was not an ordinary dream. It was a warning. Before making such a journey, the Sultan consulted scholars.
You have seen this dream 3 times?
Yes.
Then it may be a warning from Allah.
If the dream concerns Medina, it must be taken seriously.
Among them was a respected religious teacher known for wisdom. The Sultan made a decision. He would travel to Madinah himself, not with a large army, not with royal ceremony, but quietly and quickly. Because if the dream was true, something dangerous might already be happening near the resting place of the Prophet. At this point, Sultan Nuruddin did not yet know what he would find. But the dream had made one thing clear.
My Sultan, the horses are ready. We leave immediately.
For Medina?
Yes, and we must arrive without delay.
Sultan Nuruddin Zangi began his journey toward Madinah immediately. The distance between Damascus and Madinah was long and dangerous. But the Sultan did not delay, because in his heart he believed the dream carried an urgent message. Historians such as Ibn Kathir and Ibn al-Athir later recorded that Nuruddin traveled quickly, accompanied by a small group of trusted men.
My Sultan, the journey will take many days. Then we will ride day and night. Is the matter truly this urgent?
After days of travel, the Sultan finally reached the blessed city of Madinah. This was the city that had welcomed Islam in its earliest days, the city where the Prophet had lived, and the city where he was buried.
We have arrived. Medina, the city of the Messenger of Allah.
May Allah protect this city always.
For Muslims, Madinah was not just another city. It was a place of deep love and reverence. The Prophet said, "Madinah is better for them if they only knew." Sahih Bukhari, 1871.
Travelers from Damascus?
Yes, we came with the Sultan.
Welcome to Medina. I still cannot see the men from the dream.
But when the Sultan entered Madinah, he saw nothing unusual. The streets were calm. The people were peaceful. The mosque was full of worshippers. Everything appeared normal. Yet the dream still troubled him. Where were the 2 men he had seen? The Sultan decided to seek help from the scholars and leaders of Madinah. Perhaps someone in the city knew something unusual. The Sultan described the faces he had seen, their appearance, their expressions.
They had light faces and unusual expressions.
Many travelers come to Medina.
It may take time to identify them.
Their pale skin, but none of the scholars immediately recognized them.
The Sultan of Damascus has brought charity for the people of Medina.
May Allah reward him! This is generosity.
Then the Sultan came up with a clever plan. He announced that he had brought gifts and charity for the people of Madinah. Every resident of the city would come forward to receive assistance. And in this way, the Sultan could examine every face. One by one, the people of Madinah came forward. Families, workers, travelers, students of knowledge. The Sultan carefully looked at each face, but still, he did not see the 2 men from the dream. Finally, when nearly everyone had come, the Sultan asked an important question.
Has everyone in Medina come forward?
Almost everyone, my Sultan.
Almost?
There are 2 men who did not come.
The Sultan immediately became alert. 2 men had not appeared. 2 men who lived quietly near the Prophet's
They
mosque.
say they are pilgrims.
They spend much time praying.
Should we bring them?
Yes, bring them immediately.
2 men who claimed to be travelers from the West. When the 2 men were brought before the Sultan, his heart immediately recognized them.
These are the men.
You are certain?
I saw them 3 times in the dream.
My Sultan, have we done something wrong?
These were the same faces he had seen in the dream. The Sultan began questioning them carefully. At first, the men claimed to be simple travelers. They said they had come to Madinah only for worship. The Sultan ordered that their house be inspected.
My Sultan, the room looks ordinary.
Search everywhere.
Wait, what is this?
At first glance, the house appeared normal. But something strange soon appeared. Hidden beneath the floor.
My Sultan, this tunnel,
It is not random, it has a direction.
where does it lead?
Toward the mosque.
The soldiers discovered something shocking. The tunnel, when the floor of the house was opened, what the soldiers found was beyond imagination. A tunnel, carefully dug, hidden from sight, and moving in one direction, toward the sacred resting place of the Prophet. Historians such as Ibn Kathir and Al-Samhudi later described this moment as one of the most shocking discoveries in the history of Madinah.
This is why I was shown their faces.
My Sultan, they were digging
Toward a place no one must ever reach.
At that moment, the meaning of the dream became clear. Those two men were not ordinary travelers.
Tell the truth, who are you?
We are travelers.
Enough lies. We meant no harm. Then explain the tunnel.
They were part of a secret mission, a mission that could have shaken the entire Muslim world. The Sultan ordered the men to be questioned again. This time, there was no room for deception. Under pressure, the truth began to emerge.
We were sent to reach the chamber. For what purpose? To disturb what lies there.
The men were not pilgrims. They were agents sent with a hidden mission. Some historical accounts suggest they were sent by enemies of Islam, with the goal of reaching the blessed grave. The plan was clear: dig a tunnel secretly, reach the resting place, and carry out an act that would have caused unimaginable grief to the Muslim world. This was not just an attack on a place. It was an attack on the heart of Islam. Sultan Nuruddin understood the gravity of what had been uncovered. This was not a small crime. This was a betrayal of the highest level.
Mercy! You were shown mercy when you were not discovered.
We failed.
According to historical reports, the two men were punished for their actions. Because their mission was not just dangerous, it was unthinkable. But the Sultan did not stop there. He knew that protection was necessary.
This is not just a crime against a city.
It is a crime against the entire Ummah.
And it will not be taken lightly.
So he ordered something extraordinary. A deep trench was dug around the sacred chamber. Then molten lead was poured into it, creating a barrier that could never be crossed from below. Historians mention that this was done to ensure that no such attempt could ever happen again. This event became a powerful lesson in Islamic history, that Allah protects what is sacred, sometimes through miracles, and sometimes through the actions of sincere people. The Prophet is reported to have said, "Allah will protect this religion." Sahih Muslim 1920, meaning preserved through the Ummah. And on that day, protection came through a dream, and a ruler who took it seriously. Despite what he had done, Sultan Nuruddin,
Allah chooses whom He wills to protect His deen. And on that day, it was Nuruddeen.
This story is not just about a hidden tunnel. It is not just about a secret mission. It is about awareness, responsibility, and the unseen ways in which Allah protects what is sacred. Sometimes danger comes quietly, hidden beneath the surface. And sometimes the warning comes in ways we do not expect. But the question remains, if a warning came, would we act? Or would we ignore it? Each event in history carries a lesson. Each story carries a message. And sometimes, a single moment can protect an entire ummah. You are watching a journey through history, a journey through stories that are rarely told. If this story moved you, share it with others.